Hello, 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 hello. You are tuning into the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, he's back. You know what I'm talking about. If you do not know who I'm speaking about, let me put an image just so you know who. Gregory P. Roman. You know, former offensive coordinator of the Baltimore Ravens, is making his way back into the NFL for none other than one of the beloveds of the media, Justin Herbert. Yo, they gonna be you. Yo, listen, Justin Herbert, you ready to lose some of them pounds, but they gonna run you into the ground. But no, seriously, real talk. Justin Herbert, unlike the Ravens, Chargers have a lot of weapons. A plethora of weapons. A treasure trove of weapons. So this would be the most offensive talent that Gregory P. Roman would ever have at his disposal. You understand where I'm coming from? Let's read it. It says, sources, the Chargers are expected to hire respected offensive mind Greg Roman for a prominent spot on the staff of Jim Harbaugh. If you do not know who that is, Jim Harbaugh is the brother of John Harbaugh. You know, the coach that sold away the game. And I said it, sold it! But we're healing. This offseason is the time of healing. At least the first couple months is woo-saw. Sorry, let me continue reading. As he's heading there tomorrow, the two sides are working out details. The former Ravens OC set to join Harbaugh once again. For everyone that doesn't know the context of what they mean by joining Harbaugh again, he was the offensive coordinator when Jim Harbaugh was the head coach of the San Francisco 49ers. Look, I'm not, with all jokes aside, I am not mad at it. I'm not mad at this at all. I don't like when a man can't work. I'll never be one of those people that wish the way I just didn't want him here. But happy for Greg Roman to get an opportunity to coach again in the National Football League. And look, even though I know a lot of people are going to say, well, there's a lot of guys that should be coaching in the NFL that has not gotten the opportunity. That's very true. But Greg Roman has gotten an MVP season out of Lamar Jackson. He is also one of the people that orchestrated under his offense one of the most dynamic, to say the least, offenses that this league has ever seen. The 2019 Ravens offensive output was it was ridiculous. You have to understand, it's a historically great season in and within itself. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to, I love Greg Roman. I'm just speaking facts. So this could be, good. The only reason why I'll say this is that Justin Herbert doesn't have nowhere near the mobility that a Lamar Jackson has, but he does have mobility. And another thing that he does has is weapons. I brought this up at the beginning of the video. This man has never seen this much weapons. Eckler and all the receivers, the tight ends. Like, bro, it's weapons galore all over the field for him. So this could be the offensive unit that he could actually get the most out of. Is it going to be a great fit with, with Justin Herbert? I don't know. Justin Herbert collapses during the regular season in tight games. When the going gets tough, Justin Herbert's nowhere to be found. It's fact. It's an indisputable fact. They love him because, his hair shines and he goes like this and he flicks. If you're a really tall, athletic, white quarterback that can go like this with their hair, they're gonna love you. Like, look at Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence, the absolute loving of that man is absolutely crazy, out of this world. But they love him because he has that long, silky hair. Y'all remember the Titans? Sunshine. That's what Trevor Lawrence be reminding me of. Sunshine. Before he cut his hair, remember it was the Army guy who brought his son to play try for the team. He's like, we're good at quarterback because we got Rev, and that man took the ball and hit what's his name in the back. Bertier in the back, and they were laughing at Bertier, and they said the only thing they're going to ask of him is that he tries hard and he cut his hair. So that's who he reminds me of. But listen, this could be a match made in heaven. Jim Harbaugh has won everywhere he's went. And he is a respected coach, and he gets the most out of his team. He really does. He really gets the most out of his players. Him and Greg Roman are close. And here's the thing. With Greg Roman and him teaming up again, it's going to be very... I'm actually curious on how this is going to look. I really am, because how is it going to look with a Justin Herbert running all them read options and stuff like that? And then, you know who I wish, with the weapons that are now having, who I wish I would see with this man? The Bears. I just think, I know everyone's like, oh, that would stunt his growth and everything else. He has outside weapons. Like outside weapons. Like legit outside weapons. I would have loved to see Greg Roman on the Bears. I would have loved, and I think that Jim Harbaugh on the Bears would have made even more sense. I think, isn't that? Yeah, I think it would make even more sense. But yeah. So right now, Gregory P. Roman is about to be back in the league again in the AFC. Look, and another thing what I want y'all to understand, this is not good for us. This is not good for us. I want y'all to understand. Even though we do not, the most Raven fans do not like this man, his offenses have done well so far during his, especially the first 2 years, every time he's anywhere, have done extremely well, historically well when they're coached or done by him. So we have to take that into consideration. The Chargers could be a way better team next season, especially under the tutelage of a Jim Harbaugh with the offensive mind of a Greg Roman. So, listen, everyone's going to be like, no, Nitro, that's not true. He's going to bite. He was never good. He was never thinking to be good. But guess what? Facts are facts. Facts are facts. The first 2 years of every system he's in, they do amazing offensive outputs or high levels of offensive outputs. So we'll get to see what it is. I'm so curious to see how Herbert runs in this system. If it crashes and burns, it'll be hilarious, because then I'm going to be like, well, yeah, you know, he was brought in to tailor-made the offense for Justin Herbert, like I used to say about Lamar. So I don't want to hear nothing. This is a win-win for me, because if I call it right, I'm right. But if it's wrong and I called it wrong, then we can watch Justin Herbert absolutely flame out. And then we could say, well, they brought him in to build an offense just for him. And you know I'll be saying that. Woo! But what do you guys think? Are you curious to see how him, Jim Harbaugh, and Justin Herbert gets in together and works between just the two of us? We can make it if we try. You know what I'm saying? If they could come together and make something work, or would this be an absolute flaming ball of crap, and eventually the Chargers might look to move off of Herbert? That's another question. If they flame out with Jim Harbaugh and Herbert trying to come together to make this work, who do you think they would move off of first, Herbert or Jim Harbaugh? I know everyone's going to say the quarterback, but it's something to think about, because Herbert hasn't done anything special. But like I said, let me know what you think down in the comment section about this move, this new regime of the Chargers. But as always, that's the episode of the Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh, but everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment in all of the comments. And if you have not done so already, check out the Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you would like to donate to this channel, help it out, especially with the cameras we're trying to buy, bottom of the screen, QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. Once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nitro, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yerp.